Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm now going to read the second chapter of Sonichu.
Algo me hace pensar que todo fue tal como debía ser. Los esqueletos caminan alrededor.
Let us begin. Alright, this one's called Sonichu in Episode 2, Genesis of the Love Hogs. And Genesis has that fine, it looks like, the Genesis game system. Christian Weston Chandler really knows his stuff, I guess. Anyways, we see Sonichu crawling through the forest looking like he's about to throw up or something because he has a tummy ache. And it says, "Oh, since my transformation, my new bigger body needs more food than before. And nuts and apples can't cut it. It's been over a week now, and I'm so hungry. And not only that, I feel so lonesome." I mean, like, how can you not find... First off, why can he not find food? There's a town that he was... Look, alright, never mind. Alright, he sees Rosachu, and he's like, whoa, she's pretty hot. And he's like, wow. And then she starts to run away, because I guess she thinks he's a creep or something. And then he's like, where's she running off to? And alright, next page. And then he follows her 15 minutes later. "So she lives in that cabin, huh? And with her trainer, maybe I can get a bite as well." And then the little girl says, "Did you have fun, Rosie?" And then she's like, so. And then she says, "Well, come on in. I'm fixing some Brunswick stew." I don't know what that is. I really don't. And it looks like she's making that stew in a microwave. So I guess it's microwavable stew, which is probably bad because it's not homemade. It's just like in a package. So Rosachu's thinking to herself, "Since my transformation last week, I felt lonesome because there are no other Pokemon like me to love." Okay, and then this deformed little girl says, "Relax, Rosie. What about my Dragonite, David? He's loyal." That's weird. And then she says, "Oh, come on, Cal. David's just too big for me." "You can have him. I don't want him." Okay, that was very weird. Then she says, with half her face cut out of the panel, "Well, can't say I didn't try. Hey, for all we know, your love could be just around the corner. Or right at the door." And then there's a knock. And then she says, "I'll get that. Hello, how may I?" And then Sonichu's like, "Hey, I've been a wild one who hasn't eaten much for over a week. Can you help me out?" And then she says, "I don't believe it. A handsome Pokemon who is like me. I've got to learn about him." And then she grabs him by, I guess his chest hairs or something. She drags him in, and then she's saying like, "Wow, so what's your name?" And he's like, "Sonichu." Okay. Next page. She says, "My name's Rosachu, but you can call me anytime." "How about I call you Rosie?" Then she's like, I guess she's supposed to be looking back or something, but it looks like she has two heads now. She says, "Hey, Kel, we have a guest. That's my nickname." Oh, I guess. Alright. Boy, I thought I was that speedy one. Well, I think she's cute anyway. And then Kel says, "Who is it, Rosie? The stew's almost ready." And then Rosachu says, "Kel, this is Sonichu. He wishes to break bread with us." And Sonichu says, "Hello." Who says wishes to break bread? Like, that sounds like something from the Middle Ages. Sounds like nothing anybody would ever say except Christian Weston Chandler. Continuing on. "Wow, another hedgehog Pokemon, and a male for Rosachu. This must be fate. It's nice to meet you, Sonichu. Have a seat with Risey." What? "The stew's almost ready, Rosie. Entertain your new boyfriend." So what's your favorite color?" "Yellow, no blue." One night, a few days later, which is why didn't they show the dinner? I don't know, but they suddenly a couple of days later, Anyways, next page. It sure is. Isn't the night sky? Oh, isn't the night sky so romantic? It sure is. I could just sit here and look at it for hours with you. Yeah, but then we fall asleep together. What? And then Sonichu says, I wouldn't have it any other way, Rosie. Oh, Sonichu, I'm so happy with you. I love you. And then Sonichu says, I love you, Rosichu. As often as birds tweet, you are my lovely heart sweet. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Then Rosichu says, oh, Sonichu. And then they start leaning towards each other with their eyes closed. And then Rosichu looks like she's eating Sonichu's face because I don't even know. It looks like a suction cup or something going into Sonichu's mouth, which is very scary. Moving on. The final page of the second chapter, it has an advertisement for the new Sonichu game. Sonichu is a Pokemon, so catch him on Game Boy Advance. Get zapped with him in the chaotic combo. It looks, it's basically a dream of Christians, by the way, to create a Sonichu game. Well, Chris actually sent a letter to Nintendo wanting to start a Sonichu franchise, like as in games and plushes, all the merchandise you can think of. Basically, Nintendo is like, who's this guy? He's stupid. We're not gonna do that because we're not idiots. You just stole a couple of our copyrighted ideas. You can't just do that. And so they kicked him out, and yeah, so it's kind of stupid. Alright, since that comic was kind of short, I'm going to read the next one, episode 3. This is the title, not really title, but I guess more of the title page. It doesn't really, it says Sonichu versus Nature. Let's just take a peek at this picture. It's kind of bad. You can see Sonichu is looking up at Nature with he's riding a Zapdos. With Rosichu, if you look close, you can see Rosichu in the Zapdos's claw. She's so small, it's stupid. Like, look how small she is compared to anything else on the page. She looks like she's the size of, she's like the size of a peanut. All right. Either way, let's just move on. All right, second page. Nature, son of Giovanni, Team Rocket, brighter than light, surrender now or prepare to fight. And Sonichu's like, really, Rosichu now. And then he jumps up, and then he's like, then we won't fight, Zapdos, go! And then Zapdos, I can't believe this even after what happened. I guess that's what Sonichu's thinking. There has a picture of earlier when Kel had to run some errands at Quickville Mall and allowed Rosie to borrow her credit card. Kel entrusted me to make sure Rosie didn't spend over $100. Okay, moving on. At first it was easy due to her willpower, but then with all the sales and coupons, $20 for this lovely bracelet. Oh wait, 75% off, alright. Well, I'm not Superman. And then it has a picture of Sonichu holding a bunch of sandwiches. Thankfully, Kel gave me cash for lunch, but how was I to know that cheeseburgers had pickles? Ah, that salad's great. What's wrong, Sweet Bolt? I hate pickles! Okay. Little old fact, Christian Weston Chandler hates pickles. He like hates them, like with a burning passion. Like you don't understand how much he hates them. Like, he implemented that into the comics. But it's kind of weird, either way. And then Zapdos crashes through the top mall window or whatever, and then grabs Rosichu. And then it says, which brings us up to date. Please excuse me while I say my girlfriend. Good one. Well, let's see, Sonichu uppercuts Zapdos in the face, and then Zapdos kind of drills into Sonichu, which looks really weird. And then there's a sky uppercut, which Sonichu just kind of like lands on Zapdos. And then there's a drill pack, wing attack. Then Sonichu does double team, which confuses Zapdos, it seems. And next page. The final blow countdown. And then the first panel shows Sonichu jumping up. Second one is him looking up at Roschu and jumping up. He literally smashes Zapdos' claw off, jumps down, grabs her, and then runs away. Alright. And then it says, hey, I couldn't miss out on this. What? Why? I don't get it. Next page. Zapdos is, I guess, returned to his Pokeball. And Nate Circuit is like, enjoy your victory now, Hedgehog, but we will meet again. And when we do, I will capture you for my father and Team Rocket. Let's go, Raikou. And then there's the whole gang. Sonichu's looking back and forth. And then there's Christian West Chandler with a really stupid grin on his face. Moving on. Thank you, Sonichu. You're my hero, Sweet Bolt. I was astounded with you how you battled, Sonichu. You rock. Thank you, Sonichu. And those don't even resemble people, but I believe they are people. And then this is the most accurate picture of Christian, since he's really fat in this one. As Mayor of Quickville, I congratulate you on your victory, and thank you for saving the day. Good job, Sonichu. And Sonichu says thank you. Notice Sonichu's hand that he's shaking Christian's with is larger than his left hand, and his left hand is also behind his tail. Excuse me. Next page. Christian is still fat, which is still accurate. It says, well, Sonichu, I feel this comic book is my best work yet. I think so too, Father. But now, wow, all this fantastic creativity, and you still are girlfriend free. How about that? It bothers me too, but I never give up. I'll find a girlfriend-free girl around my age yet. Then he gets to his awesome van and says, well, I gotta go to Charlottesville Mall to try again. Good luck, Pop. And then he drives away with the Sonichu license plate. Little known fact, he has that in real life too. And Sonichu thinks to himself, there he goes, with a grin on his face. In the end, he'll say, one girlfriend, please. Because he'll probably fail again. And I'm proud to have a brave father. Oh, yeah. What a brave man. That was it. Well, I am gonna call it quits. Because you can only do so much of this at a time, or your brain will just melt. Because of how stupid this comic is. Like, oh, jeez. There's so much that's to come that's even dumber than what you've seen so far. This is Sonichu at its best right now, believe it or not. It gets so bad. So bad. But, that's for a future video. And I just want you kids to get prepared for that, because it's gonna get messy. Well, I'll see you guys then. Alright, see ya.